All right, that ended on a very stank face worthy breakdown, so I'm very happy.
Yes. And I should have said the song name was Talking Heads.
Yeah.
I don't think I said it, but yeah, that's the first one that came out in 2019.
2019 off of Alien, looks
Yes.
like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's kind of the only song that I kind of like from that band, I think.
Okay.
And and a lot of the reasons why I don't like new metal songs is kind of what's like in this song. There's a lot of electronic stuff going on, right? Like
Well,
a
and
lot
that
of
was something that, yeah, that was something that I was going to mention, that because I do kind of like follow, the new metal releases and all of that
right.
type of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
is that it's interesting how in the past couple of years the the kind of new metal sound
Right.
from Linkin Park and Korn and stuff like that has seemed to really, a lot of bands are being very inspired by that recently.
Yeah.
I heard even in this on the vocals, some really Korn sounding vocals a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
as well as some of the electronic production elements and things like that. And if you listen to the new Architects, the couple of singles that they've been releasing are also kind of in that vein. So it's interesting how that was originally metalheads were like, no, new metal is bad. We don't associate with that. And then now every new metalcore band are all like, yeah, we were inspired by Linkin Park because that's what we grew up on.
Yeah.
So
It's not so bad.
yeah, exactly.
Yep. And I totally forgot about the new metal part until you just mentioned it. Like when I first listened to it, I was like, oh yeah. And then even when you're on the YouTube, all the a couple now, but the top comments were like, oh, this is new metal. There's a section, each each section of the song is a different new metal band. Like you mentioned Korn, and then there's a little bit of Linkin Park vibes, and then there's other ones.
Yeah.
All in one song, kind of, sort of. That's what a lot of the comments were saying.
Yeah.
But so with the electronic stuff, I generally don't like it, but I think I don't like it when it's too much.
Yeah.
It's the electronic stuff is too in your face, and I think this song is a good balance where it's not the main thing of the song. It's just in the background, enough to be interesting.
I mean, it's like the Grandson song where they're just melded very well together.
Yeah. And and there's this cool part that I also enjoy because it's already, I believe it's a 7-string tuned down, so it's already low, and then they use a pitch shifter, I believe is what it is. I don't think it's an 8-string, but it's a pitch shifter that they drop down. Like
an octave pedal or something.
Yeah, like a Digitech whammy pedal.
Oh, sure.
They make a little single step unit that is on and off, and you select your interval that you want. And I think they drop it down a fourth. So the equivalent of adding a string or a fifth. Mm-hmm. And that's what that middle section was, where it sounded like, oh, there's a new string now.
But, I didn't specifically notice that, but I'll have to give that another listen and see if I recognize that the second time around.
It gets lower. It could be an 8-string. I haven't really looked into it, but knowing that band and knowing other bands do the same thing to trick to make it sound like an 8-string, but it's only a 7. They use a pitch shifting pedal.
Oh, all right.
And it's dirty. It's that's what I like is caveman riffs, essentially.
Yeah.
something that's good live is what I like.
Where you look at the tab and it's binary code.
Pretty much, yeah. To an extent.
Yeah.
Because I'm also not a fan of that binary, just 001, 0100.
Yeah.
But here and there, it's okay. Because I'm a culprit of that too in my own writing.
Yeah.
It's hard to get away from because it just sounds good.
So my next tune is by a psychedelic kind of blues-based group called Black Rabbit, which are a group. I believe they're twin brothers that make this music, and this is their song "All Good" off of their self-titled record.